All right. The chapter of Harry Potter has been thoroughly read. The pillow has been nicely fluffed.
Scary German doll turned towards the wall.
And now, a wonderfully delightful goodnight kiss. Would you be so kind as to reposition your foot, please? Good night. Psst. Homer, might you possibly be interested in participating in a game of 20 questions? Okay, Pedro. For the initial question, kindly be silent.
You're fun. We could go biking tomorrow? I know a place near the nuclear plant that has the best obstacles. Wait, did you bring your bike?
I do not own a bicycle. Instead, I possess a car. Furthermore, I do not engage in play at the nuclear plant. I am employed there because I am a fully grown adult man.
Abe says I'm very mature for my age. When we go to a restaurant, he gives my name at the entrance. So I'm practically an adult.
No, it's not. You're a little brat.
That is an enormous falsehood. I possess excellent bladder control. At the very least, I can hold it for an extended period.
Bedwetting brat.
Cease your fabrications immediately.
Did you play with that zipper in the front?
My planetarium. Swallow the giant gas.
I shall bestow upon you an immense and substantial gas. Halt your incessant fidgeting and permit me to leap gracefully onto your head.
I graciously welcomed you into my humble and modest abode, into the very room where I meticulously preserve my cherished and treasured artifacts. Yet you, sir, have proven yourself to be an utter fool. From this moment forward, it is indeed war.
Homer is taken aback by the depth of his intense anger and resentment when Grandpa Abe transforms into a caring and attentive stepfather to his girlfriend's peculiar son. Meanwhile, Lisa and Bart organize the most amazing sleepover party. Stay with me as we recap another episode of The Simpsons. The entire story begins with the Simpson family making a visit to a nearby art fair.
Wow, everything here is made from discarded stuff. Upcycling is at the heart of today's maker movement. It's really responsible.
Such as these canine playthings that have been meticulously crafted from repurposed household appliances. Quite responsible indeed. Hello, girls. Are you enthusiasts of craft fairs as well? After all, we merely took part in the gymkhana during Francine's birthday celebration. We require a photograph of something sorrowful. Why was I not extended an invitation? Because you're a tattletale who ruins everyone's party. What? And when did I do that? You deflated a bounce house because you smelled mold. You ended a pool party because the diving board wasn't certified. You stopped a barbecue because the fire extinguishers were expired.
All right, I understand. Essentially, she's quite a spoilsport. Oh, that's not true, because besides being a spoilsport, she's also kind of a tattletale. Even sadder.
On the other side of the park, Homer and Marge are looking at the items of a stall.
What an exquisitely beautiful little box. I shall take it.
You will require this furniture polish. It is my special blend of confidential ingredients, which includes carnauba wax. Well, that part isn't a secret. All right, I will take both items. I will have to explain to the box that it will live with you now.
Dear, it's okay.
You will live with someone else.
You see this?
Are you noticing that? The gentleman with the bun. The unfortunate elderly man seems to believe that death will not come near if he keeps that unusual hairstyle. Ridiculous bun. Homer! Marge! Finally, you're going to meet my special someone. This is Blight.
A special individual? Since precisely what point in time? Oh, it has been nearly 6 whole months.
And we're just discovering this now? How is that possible? I left countless messages. Initially, I thought I was just encountering someone. Nevertheless, Homer, I have discovered a person who is genuinely extraordinary. I am truly and deeply in love. Blythe and I are getting serious. I fell into the senior van and I'm lost.
How did the two of you meet? I was employed by the retirement castle to cleanse auras utilizing a therapeutic sound bath.
I do not desire inner tranquility. However, when she commenced playing the congos, it felt as though I had connected my tongue into the electrifying socket of love.
As the web resonated with vibrations, there was an element within it that beckoned to me.
It was the projectile I fired into my own foot during the wartime to evade kitchen responsibilities. Episode my brother from the same planet. Let's not squander any more precious time. I'm going to reside with her. At long last, I have discovered genuine love. I will ultimately no longer need to cover the expenses for your retirement facility. In the late afternoon, the Simpson couple will visit Grandpa Abe's new house.
You have quite a number of wind chimes. You certainly won't miss any gentle breeze. This is my son, Calvin. Happy greetings to you on this day. It was like that guy said on Star Trek when they went to that Shakespearean planet.
This is the manner in which I extend my greetings nowadays. Salutations.
What a wonderful delight. How old is Calvin? He is 11 years old. So you became a mother when you were... He is adopted.
He is undeniably adorable, but honestly, my dad is going to absolutely eat him up.
Hey, take a look at my little boy. What? Whoa. He never performed Opa with me.
Abraham and Calvin absolutely adore the experience of cooking together. Completing the plating process, chef?
Just needs a touch of balsamic, chef. Don't fill my water glass anymore. This restaurant is going to be 0 Michelin stars.
This evening, we prepared a delectable roasted chicken dish with apricot and fennel. What was your initial impression?
Well, I'm definitely not consuming any fennel, therefore I disapprove. Please don't be impolite. Oh, there's a rat over there.
Well, both are classified as rodents, but that little creature over there is a Sciridae, or a squirrel if you prefer.
I prefer that it doesn't look into my soul as if it knows my sins.
Calvin does taxidermy. That is one of his works.
He is a rising star in the field. He takes classes with adults. You can't even see the tire marks on the little creature anymore. Oops!
Time for your galgogotas, Abe.
Ah, this contraption makes me more blind than a bribed soccer referee.
Know how it is, Commodore? Keep your head back and eyes wide open.
Precipitation! Precipitation! Windshield wiper blades are actively in operation. Here you are, my dear. We prepared that delightful chestnut stuffing that I am aware you absolutely adore.
Abe, you are once again providing sustenance to the thermostat.
Darn Glaukogota. At the retirement residence, Bart and Lisa are planning to retrieve a container that was left behind by their grandfather.
So, our grandfather, Abe Simpson, relocated but left behind his denture container. Do you possess the keys and misplaced belongings? Kindly say you don't have them.
Did he move out? Is his room paid for 2 weeks?
In fact, I became somewhat perplexed. Abe still intends to utilize the room. He plans to make frequent use of it. This location is ours for the complete duration of 2 full weeks. You're going to inform Mom and Dad about this, correct? That is a whistle that I am definitely not going to blow. Instead, how about we take advantage of this room to host the most amazing sleepover ever? Oh, please do tell me more about it.
At the residence of the Simpsons, Homer consistently complains about his half-brother. Moreover, that young boy is not exactly an excellent cook. The chicken was excessively dry and overly juicy, don't you think?
Observe, Madeira is absolutely adoring this Carnauba spectacle.
And what sort of child engages in taxidermy?
Homer, you've been expressing dissatisfaction about Calvin for the past 3 days. Why are you so fixated on him?
What are you talking about? I don't even recall that he exists. However, did you observe how he requests permission? That's indicative of someone with a guilty conscience. Additionally, why is my tongue becoming swollen? And this irritation you're experiencing? Wow, it seems you might be having an allergic reaction to the Carnauba wax. Well, you should definitely stop using it immediately.
I meticulously applied it to the floor and windows. Every wooden surface throughout this entire house is thoroughly waxed. It will take several weeks to be removed entirely.
Well, where am I going to breathe?
Yay! You're here! I was putting up glow-in-the-dark stars. I'll let you distribute the other half since you're my half-brother now. Brother?
I'm a grown man.
It seems that Homer is not going to make living with his half-brother easy.
All right. Harry Potter chapter has been read, and
your words were velvet, wrapped in lies. I burned the bridge, no more goodbyes. You can't hold me back, I'm over you. The chains are gone, I've broken through 1,000 nights. I'm born anew, the past is dead, I'm over you. Can't hold me back, I'm over you. The chains are gone, I've broken through 1,000 nights. I'm born anew, the past is dead, I'm over you. Your echo fades into the every thrill, keep me breathing, believing. I don't know if it's real, but I feel it.
And the pillow has been fluffed.
An unsettling German doll has been turned to face the wall.
And now, a wonderfully delightful goodnight smooch. To remove the foot. Good evening. Homer, would you be interested in engaging in a round of 20 questions? Absolutely, Pedro. First question, kindly be quiet.
You are fun. We could go biking tomorrow. I know a place near the nuclear plant that has the best obstacles. Oh, wait, did you bring your bike?
I do not possess a bicycle. Instead, I own a car. Additionally, I do not engage in playful activities around the nuclear plant. I am employed there because I am an adult male.
Abe says I'm very mature for my age. When we go to the restaurant, he gives my name at the entrance. So I'm practically an adult.
No, you're not. You're a little brat.
That is a significant falsehood. I possess exceptional bladder control. At the very least, I'm able to hold it for an extended period of time.
Tiny pea pants.
Cease disseminating your untruths.
Did you mess with that front zipper?
My cherished planetarium, inhale the enormous gas.
I shall generously bestow upon you an immense gas. Please cease your constant fidgeting and allow me to leap gracefully onto your head.
I graciously extended an invitation to you into my residence, into my private chamber, where I meticulously preserve my cherished artifacts. Yet you, sir, are nothing more than an enormous banana. From this moment onward, it is war.
Following the declaration of war between the siblings, an elaborate series of mischievous pranks were set into motion.
Thanks, Mom. Pick me up tomorrow at noon, okay?
Don't come early.
Bye now!
Keep progressing forward. Do not glance back. Welcome to our delightful sleepover celebration. Did you happen to bring along the birthday present? A $25 gift certificate. Take off your shoes. We have unlimited bed jumping.
I've never felt so alive!
We have movies not recommended for under 13s and video games. And if my mom calls?
We have Millhouse on standby in the closet.
The child is quite the professional. Oh, greetings, Wendell's mother.
Absolutely. I will make sure to remind him to utilize the night guard, as I am a parent as well. Love you dearly. Lisa, stay focused, girl.
We have successfully accomplished it. You have effectively done it. I am Lisa, the person who delivers enjoyment and orchestrates delightful experiences. On a particular day, Homer is tasked with the responsibility of escorting young Calvin to his taxidermy class. You have to go through all the holes! I make $1 million a year. Did you know that? You don't make anything. Oh, really? Then why do I have a bunch of DVDs? What's a DVD?
Your car smells like roast chicken.
No, it's me who smells like roast chicken.
Are you able to breathe through your mouth? Your nose seems to be wheezing. Taxidermy Second Life. There appears to be some noticeable swelling in this area. Wow, Calvin.
This is going to look absolutely fantastic. However, how exactly does a pelican gain access to a freshwater fish?
Well, that's the humor in it. It's so amusing to end the lives of innocent aquatic birds. He passed away due to natural causes, you silly goose.
I have some friends who are park rangers that keep dead animals for me.
So you're not a psychopath, just a weirdo.
I see. It's always sad when an animal dies, but this pelican can convey a message to the world like art.
I was inspired to undertake this after Abe recounted his experiences during the war. The stories are genuinely fascinating.
I refuse to remain here while you describe my father's tales as cool. They lack coherence and seem never-ending. I'm heading to a place where individuals truly understand what boring means. And it's not just taxidermy.
Calvin has 1,000,000 dreadful hobbies.
And my dad thinks they're all amazing. When I was his age, I used to clean swimming pools from the inside. I would travel from one house to another with a brush and a snorkel. I used to put little eyes on shells and sell them at the beach, until my dad told me to stop because people would think I was crazy. Yeah, my old man always told me not to draw attention. We were a family of gravediggers and we took turns sleeping in the open graves.
Nothing strengthens character more than waking up with a coffin lowering on top of you.
Hello, Bart. How is the preparation for the forthcoming sleepover event at Springfield Elementary School progressing?
The sleepover was awesome. We have the room for one more weekend. We're going to have a fortune in gift cards.
No, Bart. We need to reinvest in the next party. We have to outdo ourselves. I'm thinking about face painting, a walking SpongeBob, and one of those pools you can surf in.
Hold on, you're sucking a lollipop again.
I just need a little help because I didn't sleep much last night. I was counting mashed potato buffets.
Lisa, within the realm of weekdays, it is necessary to establish a bedtime.
I am not inclined to exist within the confines of the weekday world. We have merely one additional opportunity to inscribe our names in the vast sky of sleepovers. I shall rest when the appropriate time arrives.
Observe me, I'm Calvin. I'm not very tall, but I communicate in a rather intricate manner. Son, I understand it's challenging to share a living space with someone so distinct from yourself. Nevertheless, you managed it with elegance and a sense of maturity. In any case, I simply wanted to express that I am extremely proud of you, Calvin. Damn, can't see anything because of this glaucoma eye drop. He thinks I'm Calvin. Look at how he looks at him. He's never looked at me that way. Are you okay, son? You seem a bit quiet. It's just that...
I have never heard you say that you are proud of me.
Never! In my entire life.
What exactly are you referring to? I constantly remind you about this, Calvin. I forgot.
The most recent conversation with Dad truly affected Homer. Homer, you silly goose, please refrain from touching my birdhouse. The blue vines were completely harmless.
What happened to you?
My dad practically worships the ground you walk on. I'd understand if you were great at sports, fixing cars, or even tearing down buildings, but you're just an odd kid. And my dad really dislikes peculiar kids.
At the very least, he used to strongly dislike me.
But Homer, Amy doesn't hate you. Oh, really? Then I'll show you.
We have approximately 10 more minutes left until the effects of the eye drops completely wear off. Please stay here. Dad, do you have a moment to spare? Do you believe that I have limitless time? What is it that you desire now? Me, you, absolutely nothing.
Wow, that really hurt Homer. Have you ever told him how you truly feel? Sort of. I put him in the worst retirement home I could find.
I thought it would be implied.
I believe you require a different approach to convey your emotions. It could necessitate more than just words. You will discover a method to connect with your father. You simply need to dedicate your thoughts to it.
At the senior home, Lisa sees her party getting out of control.
Where were you? I had to get Band-Aids. Louis got poked with a juice box straw. The climbing structure unexpectedly collapsed on top of the reptile rodeo. There are lizard tails scattered everywhere. I attempted to organize a party, but the event got the better of me. I'm going to put an end to this. Are you sure? Do you know the consequences for you? Greetings? Indeed, I would like to formally report a gathering that has spiraled out of control at the retirement castle. Oh, my name is Lisa Simpson. Party interrupter.
Well, the party's over. The kids are gathering their things.
Fantastic. I'm quite certain they all dislike me.
Probably.
I need to eliminate the churro sugar from my footwear. They arrested Lisa. She's paying the ultimate price for throwing the ultimate party. You are truly our heroine, Lisa. If you could take me back home with the siren blaring, we have a refrigerator stocked full of Snickers bars.
At the taxidermist's award ceremony, Homer sees a chance to tell old Abe his true feelings.
Welcome, esteemed taxidermists. We have awards for excellence in mammal, bird, and fish taxidermy.
There are genuinely inspiring pieces of work here this evening.
Your work serves as a compelling and powerful critique of American consumerism. I truly appreciate how this small kangaroo gazes in the opposite direction, as if envisioning an alternative future. I'm pleased you understood.
I was genuinely concerned that I might have been too subtle in my approach. It moved me profoundly. Now, let's proceed to announce the winners for this evening.
Please wait, there is one additional entry.
A peculiar gentleman with an item concealed beneath a covering. Please, come forward. I am eager to witness this. They told me to find another way to communicate. My half-brother Calvin expresses his feelings through taxidermy, so I decided to do the same. This is not taxidermy, you rotund mole. However, it is profoundly deep and quite sad. The tiny shell, gazing imploringly at the larger one, clearly represents a child's yearning for a father's approval.
What? They're merely some odorous shells affixed to a board. Abe, please examine this. Observe it carefully.
But what exactly do these shells convey? Is this truly how you feel deep down? It appears as though you genuinely enjoy being Calvin's father, yet you seem to resent being my father. No, my beloved son, no. You see, when you were a young child, being a father felt like the conclusion of my youthful days. However, now, with Calvin, it's my final opportunity to experience youthfulness. Oh, so what you're expressing is that regardless of your age, it's ultimately about fulfilling your own needs. In the end, you truly understood me. It wasn't because I was a bad son. You are quite similar to me, beautifully imperfect. Indeed, I truly am.
Another family rescued by the art of taxidermy. Ultimately, circumstances returned to the way they were previously.
So Blight left me for a guy who, according to her, is a better spiritual match. Also, he's super rich and can eat corn. And he's going to take Calvin to Africa to study animals in their natural habitat.
I will certainly miss that little rascal. However, it's truly wonderful that you and I have finally had the opportunity to communicate. I love you dearly, son. Anyway, please give me a call.
Your father left yet another lengthy message. Yes, he must have discovered something intriguing. Did it arrive here? Please share in the comments if, similar to Homer, you also experience a complex relationship with your father. Are you curious about how a legion of enthusiasts, spearheaded by Lisa and Bart, succeeded in unsettling the tranquility of the Simpson patriarch?